Guys, it's Vibes. Today we back for another video today, and it's going to be called Elderly Talk, where we go around talking to the elders because I feel like they have a lot of knowledge to give us and a lot of life advice. So man, today we in Subway and it's kind of loud, so bear with us. But anyways man, it's a great video, a lot of stuff to be learned, so I hope y'all enjoy, man.
So I got one son that was working at a service station making $1 an hour changing tires with the wrench. I mean, you know, they want one of them things you just push a button.
So it was literally $1 an hour just
That's right, $1 an hour. And we could have bought him a car, but we thought it'd be better if he bought his own car. The other two children, they worked and got their own car and went to school.
So how important would you say it is to, I guess, to make your child work and like learn things itself?
Oh yeah, it's very important for them to work.
I'm talking about like how important is it for them to, I guess, not just be handed everything? Like, so that you just don't buy them and spoil them with everything.
Well, it's fun if they need it or not. I think, like if I got a grandson that plays ball, he buys his mother marries him a lot of stuff for playing ball, but he needs it. But now this other stuff that they need, they don't need to buy it for them. Let them try to learn, pay for it on their own. Start letting them save money when they're young. Then when they get older, they'll know the value of money.
How important is learning the value of money? Because
it's very important.
Why do you say that?
Because when you're young, if you get it, like if you get everything you want and don't work for it, don't do no chores or nothing, you'll be lazy when you get up grown. I had 4 children and all of them worked part-time and went to school. All of them went to school and right now they all got good jobs. They are managers and supervisors and all. It's because we learned how to work, which they had to work when they were young.
So, what is your viewpoint on the generation of today? Because, you know, we got a lot of entitled kids.
People don't want to work now. Their parents have thought of it a whole lot, though. They need to get out there and make them do some chores.
I agree with that. And why do you say it's the parents' fault?
Well, I know from experience, if you let them lay around and don't do nothing, then when they get older, they ain't gonna want to do nothing. I mean, they like to, like when they're at home, they need to like take out the trash, clean the room, little things like that when they're little. And then when they grow up, they'll know how to do it. So, back at then, being a graduate wasn't very important like it is now. Now you need to get up and get your education and go to college, if you can.
So why do you think college is so important nowadays?
Because like doctors and nurses, you got to go to college to be a doctor or a nurse or stuff like that where you've money in it.
True. And what would you say to somebody that's maybe that don't want to go to college, but want to chase their dream or something?
Well, and I think the most important though is talking to God about your problem or what you want to be, you know. Because He's the only one that can help you to do what you want to do.
That's right.
And then too, your family is more important than anything else. You got to learn to love them and hug them every time you leave them. Give them a hug.
Because you never know when it's the last.
That's right. Especially when things are going on now at school.
That's true. That's super true.
Just go to school and do good. Don't get in no trouble. And just go from there. Do sports. I mean, I think that's really important too. When you go to school, get in some kind of sport. That'll keep you out of trouble.
True. How would you tell someone to learn how to love their family? How would you tell someone to learn how to love their family? Because a lot of people nowadays have problems showing their love.
Well, yeah, I've seen on TV where the children don't have no father, no mother. And I think whole lot to do with the trouble. When I was growing up, my parents never told me to say yes sir, no ma'am, and all this stuff. I had to learn that on my own to be respect to people. You gotta have a little common sense, Sam, when you're growing up to know what to say or not to say.
Right about that. Because I feel like a lot of people nowadays, they're not respectful.
That's right. But then you gotta learn on your own that, and then to special, a younger person have respect for an older person. That's very important, I think.
And why do you think that's so important nowadays? Because I feel like we just have a bad generation of the youth. Because everything that's happening is violence. It's just a lot of violence. Even in music, it's a lot of killing and all that stuff. So like, how does that affect the community or the youth?
Got me in a puzzle now.
Alright, let me ask you this question. So how was life like growing up for you?
For me.
Yeah, how was life like growing up for you?
Well, life was growing up for me. I didn't have anything. I remember one Christmas I got one doll for Christmas. But I loved that doll and I loved my parents because I knew that they didn't have the money. Back then, they didn't have the money to buy stuff like we do now for our children. But I respected them and I didn't look down on them for not doing it because I had some common sense and I knew they didn't have the money to do it.
And how would you tell, what would you tell an ungrateful kid?
Oh my goodness. Ungrateful kids need to get down on their knees and pray because they need that.
They need Jesus in their life.
Yeah, and they need to go to somebody they can trust and talk to them about their problem. Don't use your problem by yourself. If you can't talk to your parents, go to a friend, or either a preacher or someone like that. Talk to them, and you'll get help like that.
Would you say that, I guess, having someone to talk to is a way to, I guess, help you through your problems?
Yeah. Talking to somebody else might help your problems better than talking to your parents. Because you can say something, I know from experience, I can say something to somebody else a whole lot better than I can say that to my parents. Because sometimes they're going to kind of take up for you. You know. But I never took up for my children when they was little. When they went to school, or even when they got rooming with people, dating, if they did something wrong, they got punished.
How do you view discipline?
Back then, I had switches. I'm working with a switch. And I think now it ain't gonna hurt a child to do it with the switch. They might cry, but you'd rather for them to cry in front of you than to cry somewhere and you don't know where they're at.
That's true. So,
But now, like when they go to school and if you get in trouble, they'll send you home for 2 or 3 days. That's wrong. They should make you stay in the school and do lots of work. That's the punishment instead of sending you home. Because when you send you home, you don't do nothing.
You're right about that. And what is your viewpoint on the opportunities that we have now versus back then? Because back then we really didn't have as much opportunities that we have now.
What would I do?
So how do you view like the opportunities that we have in a lifetime now versus back then? Because back then we didn't really have much opportunity.
No, because when I was growing up, I've always wanted to be a beautician or a teacher, school teacher. But I knew my parents really didn't have the money to send me to school, and I really didn't want to send me to school to be one. But now, you got more of an opportunity because people now have got the more money and it's more stuff out there for you to want.
And the power of the internet is crazy nowadays.
Yeah.
Like y'all ain't had the internet back in the day, did y'all?
I don't know, I don't have that yet. But anyway,
Like how was life like finding a job in the past versus now?
back then, it wasn't too bad to find a job because, well, I guess if you make the most of the time back then, people worked on the farm, so there weren't many public jobs available for you then. Never go with 3 or 4 people if you know they on drugs or something like that, because they will kill you. And this drinking and driving, it don't work either.
It doesn't.
And phones. I think when you go to school, they'll make you keep that phone in your pocket. Because that'll kill you too, texting on the phone.
And what do you tell your grandkids? What is the message that you tell your grandkids?
Oh, this is what I tell my grandchildren. I take one to school every morning and I tell him every day when he gets out of the car, I love him. They have a good day. They have trouble. But I tell him that going on the way to school, not to get in trouble. And then I tell you another way I punish him. If they get in trouble and they don't have no good grades, they don't get no money. And he likes money. He likes cards for his PlayStation, but he don't get money. If he has in trouble or if he has poor grades. And he does good in school, one of them, but the others ain't old enough to have all that. I want to be out if they get older and they rather do something than it's different.
Okay, but nowadays we have people that went to school to college for 4 or 5 years and they don't even have a good job. So I don't know. It's just I thought school was the answer to everything, but it's not.
Huh?
I said school is not the answer for everything.
No, but back then it was.
Back then it was, but nowadays all you need is you just need to be able to do stuff nowadays. Like there's so many job opportunities out here with the internet. Like for instance, I record videos, right? I record music videos for people. I got a commercial type of thing that I had to do for somebody. It's a lot of opportunities out here just with a camera.
But that's because you're smart or common sense and you want to do it. That's all I do. But parents now don't make the children get up and do stuff like they say I'll do it. And then that's making the children get ahead and get in trouble, shooting people. Back then in my days, people didn't shoot nobody like that.
Mm-mm.
And on top of that, they're trying to take guns from around the people. That ain't right either.
They got the right to have that, you know?
I know. I mean, all my children have a lot of guns. I had to get on one of them, put one of them on Facebook. I told them that they did now, they can come and ask you about that gun. But it ain't the guns, it's the people.
It definitely is.
And that man that killed his mother and his sister.
It'd be crazy. Like that's.
Well, I just wondered if there was something wrong with him before he did all that. Did they realize there was something wrong with him?
Was it?
I don't know, but I haven't heard nobody say. But look like me, if it was, they'd try to do something about it.
Because I mean, people just don't wake up and want to kill their mom and sister. So how?
But it don't stop. It was a shooting in Lynchburg today.
Today?
This morning.
This morning? Did
I
somebody?
forget what street it was. But it don't stop people when all that happens. You would think it would.
People don't care nowadays. It's crazy because the way the world is, you never know what can happen, you know? Somebody can come up in the Walmart and do some crazy stuff as we speak, you know?
It is me too sometimes. Especially that man that was in front of Walmart, in front of my dad's all the time. But I don't think nothing wrong with him. He's an old man. Don't ever look like he put no clean clothes on. But I had one man coming in there in a riding cart telling me his wife was in the nursing home, but he's also told, actually told me I shouldn't have gave him no money, but he had one bottle of milk, and he needed, he didn't have a 35 cents, and he wanted to me to borrow and lend him some money to buy that milk. So really, I didn't have all the change in my pocketbook. I went and got my pocketbook and got the change out to give it to him. And he told me he'd give it back to me, later, and I told him no, I didn't want it back. And I telling Ashley about it, and she was telling me about the man I asked her, did he come through there to buy that milk? And she said, yes. She told me that he told her all his history of his life, and she wouldn't lend him no money. And I said, well, he told me too. He couldn't go to the nursing home and see his wife and all this stuff. I said, but really, I need to answer to it, because I don't know my business. I asked a lot of questions, but I'm not nosy. I'm just curious.
Gotcha. And how important would you say not judging somebody is?
How what?
How important is not judging somebody?
Oh, you're not supposed to judge people, because you never know that and make fun of people. You don't make fun of people because you don't know whether one of these days you might be like that yourself. Like if people come in here in Walmart with all different colored hair, half dressed and all like that, I don't make fun of them because it may be the only way they want, can do it.
That's true.
But you need to raise your children up not to make fun of people too. That's the main thing.
It's all about the raising. It's all about how you raise kids.
That's right.
Because what we do, or what they see is happening in their life, they're going to portray that, and they're going to redo the same thing. Like for instance, if a kid is just raised on cussing and all that stuff, he's going to cuss when he get older.
Right.
So it's a lot of about to do with the raising.
See, that's what I tell my grandson. I said, I have got 4 children, and right now, if my sons come through here, if they don't kiss me when they see me, they're going to kiss me when I leave. They leave. Even at my house, they come see me at home, they're going to kiss me. I don't care what kind of party it is or anything, they're going to kiss me before they leave.
That's important,
Yeah.
That's super important.
And I've got daughter-in-laws the same way. They do the same way when they hug me and kiss me when they leave. Like tomorrow, if we go up to the lake, they all are going to be hugging me and kissing me. But sometimes I don't care much about it, especially in the wintertime, where you catch a cold.
So how do you develop that type of bond with your family?
They was raised like that. We raised them. We hugged them all the time, and we said thanks to them at night. And they would say the prayers at night. And they've got a whole lot to do with that. And then too, they got to have a little common sense too. To do the things that they really, like if a child comes up to you and says, yes ma'am, no ma'am, without the parents telling them, I think that's good. That means the parents have told them from one another. Just like if my granddaughter come in here and she said something, I'll say, did you say thank you? And she said thank you. A whole lot of times before I even say it. My grandchildren the same way.
That's good. It's crazy.
But now, some of them is right wild. I got some grandchildren that's pretty wild.
And how do you change? How do you get them back in control?
Well, I really don't see them that much, and they small too. That's when the parents come in. I know a whole lot of times, grandchildren, you laugh at what they do, but with your children, you used to give them whippings. So,
That's true.
but I know my grandchildren gets about a whole lot of times more
Then
than my children did.
What time is it?
About 5 hours.
Okay, I'm gonna have to take my camera back soon. So my last question I want to ask you is, if you had anything to say to the kids or the youth, what would you tell them?
I tell them, well, I have to say go to school. Oh, you taping me all the time. I would have to say go to school and learn different stuff and join some kind of sports or do something to keep you entertained because you wouldn't get in trouble. And stay with people boys that are good. Hang around them. Don't hang around with somebody that you know that's on drugs or drink a lot.
Or that's doing bad, or that want to do bad things in life.
Right, huh?
I said, or that's doing bad things, or doing things you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Is that all you have to tell to you?
Well, just tell them to be good and stay out of trouble. Do what the police will tell them to do. I mean, do good.
It's simple, ain't it?
Yeah. And everything they do, ask God at night to help them and bring them, let them do better the next day. I think that's more important than anything else. I think that would help you more if you talk to God rather than to.
That's good. Well, Faye, I thank you for having this interview, or I thank you for sitting down and talking with me. It means a lot.
Well, I hope it helps some.
Yeah, I've been my bag, yeah.